Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Slowpoke Racing and to the Ultimate Racing League with our sponsors, Eldridge Air Conditioning. Sorry, got myself a bit muddled up there, didn't I? We are with the Saturday guys. Now then, these guys have gone absolutely bonkers this season and they've decided to go with a NASCAR themed set of races or season, whatever you want to call it. They're using the Mustang, the Group 3 Mustang, and it is mental. If you didn't watch last week's race, I suggest you go back and watch it. It is absolutely crazy. We were around Daytona on the tri-oval track last week, and it was bonkers. It was a lot of fun. It was good to watch, but absolutely crazy. These guys are nuts. This week we are over in Japan and we are at the high-speed ring on the reverse layout. Now then, this is it's a pretty good track. It's a fast track, very fast track. In fact, you only need to touch the brakes a couple of times. If you even bother, I'm sure these guys won't even bother touching the brakes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do the usual and have a look down the grid. I just need to put some settings on. Apologies, should have done all that before. So yes, we will have a look at now then. We're supposed to have two leagues running, but I believe this is a mixture of League 1 and League 2 due to people being away, whatever the reason is. I do not know. But we have a mixture of League 1 and League 2 for this race. So 3 races. I have no idea how long they are. Last week it was a bit all over the place. I think they're supposed to be about 2 15 minutes and a 30-minute or something like that. We will find out, won't we? We will find out together. We will find out together. So we're going to not mess about too much. We're just going to get straight into this. We're going to go down the grid and we're going to get this first race underway. And as we can see, if I can get my favourite camera, there we go. As we can see, we have got Phaser on pole position now, and he seems to be getting better and better just lately. I'm not sure what he's had an injection of, but he certainly had something. And yeah, Phaser getting better and better and quicker, so I'm expecting some good things from him. I hope he's recovered. He's had quite a bad cold or COVID or whatever it is he's had. So Phaser, I hope you are feeling a lot better. In second place, just behind Phaser, is Mika. Now, I'm not sure if I've come across Mika before. If I haven't, then welcome to the channel, Mika. I say it all the time and I shall carry on saying it. I love seeing new names on the grid. So looking forward to what Mika can do, and he's got himself just behind Phaser, so it looks like we could have a challenger here. So that's Mika in second, Rufus is a third, Hoggy is fourth, Taff is fifth, Mr. Hoyland, we saw him last week, didn't we? He's in sixth, Hawkeye seventh, Willard is eighth, Ninky ninth, Axel 10th, Carlsberg 11th, The Saint is 12th, Silly Shot 13th, Stealth is 14th, and Daddy Dims is 50th. I like the look of that, Daddy Dims. That is a nice looking car, a bit of a two-tone thing going on there, or is it even three-tone? But like it nevertheless, we'll get a better look as we go along the races. But that's Daddy Dims down in 15th, so back onto our normal camera, and let's just get this one underway, shall we? And get stuck into the chaos that is about to unfold before our eyes. As I've said, it is NASCAR themed, and that's what all the fantastic livery is all about. As Phaser gets us underway, we cross the line. Now, as I've mentioned already, this is the reverse track. It's 2.7 miles long, and there's only 6 turns. A couple of turns where you could possibly end up wall riding, which is a bit naughty. And I think this is the first of them, and then we're going to be over and entering the tunnel. So around turn 1, oh, we've got somebody stuck at the back. What's happened there? The Saint has broken down at turn 1. What a shame. That's his race over. I think, well, we will go back and see what's happening with the other guys. Let's just very quickly go back. As they go around turn 1, the Saint just completely stopped, so he's probably had a disconnect, which is so unfortunate for him. Will cause some problems actually on that first turn, but we shall see how the guys get on. So through turn 2, come out the other side of the tunnel, straight into a very tight right-hander at turn 3, then into turn 4, and then we're going to cross the bridge down towards turn 5. Now this is where most of the wall riding may happen, if it happens. I'm hoping it doesn't. Oh, have we got a safety car? Well, who would have guessed it, a safety car? Last week we had safety cars and they were just as mental as the race. Now then, they're supposed to line up, I think, behind Phaser. They're supposed to line up side by side. Now the usual rules are you have a car length between the cars, but we decided to give up on that. It's bumper to bumper, side by side, and there we go. And I think it is they're waiting for the Saint who's got his car going again, so we're not sure what it was, but whatever it was, he's managed to get it going, which is great news. And the Saint is up and running and just trying to catch up to the back of the guys, pack up to the back of the grid, so that we can get this race started again. So the Saint just making his way around, just warming them tyres up, I suppose. Down turn 5. Doesn't I was going to say, he doesn't seem to be really giving it the beans, does he? But he's started to catch up now. So lap 1 gets completed under a safety car, and it wouldn't surprise me one little bit if we don't have at least another half a dozen safety cars. So I'm going to just take this opportunity just to close the YouTube page down, because I need it to make sure we are recording. So we're just waiting for the Saint to catch up, and he's about there now. So Phaser will give the go, 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 just like the NASCAR, isn't it? Great. That's a great sight, isn't it? Look at that. All them colours of those big Mustangs, them big clumsy Mustangs. And I know how clumsy they are. I've just completed a season with the Ultimate Racing League. On a Sunday we used the Mustangs, or my particular league did. Division, tier, whatever you want to call it. And couldn't wait to get out the damn thing. And I know some of these guys, Rufus, who else was it? Stealth, he was in there, he was using them, so I'm surprised they've jumped back in again, but they have. So, is Phaser going to put his foot down, or are we just going to have 15 minutes of driving around in one big bunch? Let's keep your eye on that speedo down at the bottom in the centre, 58 miles an hour at the minute. And there we go, we have gone just as we are crossing the bridge. So Phaser whacks his foot down, and followed by everybody else. So going into turn 5, then we have Phaser leading Mika. Hoggy is in 3rd. Then we've got Mr. Hoyland, Willard, Carlsberg. Well, it was Carlsberg, but he's just been overtaken by Stealth. Carlsberg dropped down to 7th. Then we've got Daddy Dims made his way up to 8th. Hawkeye, Rufus in 10th. Silly Shot, Taff, Ninky, Axel. Oh, they've just had a bit of a swap over. And then we've got the Saint. Well, again, he's back down in 15th, so something's up to Saint on the restart. Hawkeye now up at the top. Not another safety car. What we're going to do, I think, is we're going to do half a lap, and then we're going to have a safety car for half a lap, and then we'll do another half a lap, and then we'll have another safety car. Hawkeye trying to warm his tyres up. Not really enough room for all of that nonsense. You can't go wriggling the car around. Silly Shot just weaving in and out the traffic like a London cabbie there. Are we back up and racing again? Yes, I think we've decided to go for it. So Phaser's put his foot down again, and away we go again. So Phaser out in front, Mika in 2nd. Then we've got Hoggy, Mr. Hoyland and Silly Shot. They're your top 5 at the minute as we go into turn 3. Come round it, the right-hander into the left-hander of turn 4, and then we head over to the bridge. It is still Phaser out in front at the minute. Now last week we had the boost on high, and the slip. Oh, and somebody's had a big old spin at the back there. Oh, lots of people having big old spins at the back. Let's have a look what's happened to Daddy Dims. It was around turn 4. It all got a bit touchy-feely, and there he goes. A big old spin for Daddy Dims. Wow, and he is still going. Oh, look at that. It's wrecked that paintwork. It's dented the side door. What a shame for Daddy Dims. We'll probably have another safety car. We haven't had one for at least 10 seconds, have we? No, they're still going. They've decided we're not going to bother with another safety car now. They are still going. So Phaser still out in front with Mika. chasing him down. Silly Shot is in there. Silly Shot just about getting his nose in front, and Mika getting swallowed up, isn't he? He's getting mugged. But everybody's in there. Willard is in there. Mr. Hoyland is in there having a go. Stealth is in there having a go. As these guys cross the start-finish line to start lap 4 into turn 1, this very high bank right-hander, and everybody really behaving themselves. No wall riding at all, which is fantastic to see. We just saw Hoggy there getting his wheels up on the grass. That's a fantastic looking car as well, isn't it? Hoggies as we go 3-4 wide there as we come out of the tunnel. And who's that dropping back? It is Taff. So Taff got a bit unstuck there, found himself on the grass, may have had a bit of a door bashing session, but it's what we expect, and it's chaos again. Oh my God. The Saint and Rufus having a bit of a coming together. Let's have a look here and see what's going on. Oh, and Mr. Hoyland's gone as well, and I don't know who to follow anymore. And there we see the Saint. He comes across, and he's had a bash with Rufus, and everybody else has decided to crash as well. This is absolute chaos, and this is what we love with these guys on a Saturday in these Mustangs. It is almost like a demolition derby, isn't it? And we're only 6.5 minutes in. We've had 2 safety cars. I think there's only about 2 people that have not left the track. But they are still racing now. They've decided to carry on going as the rest of the guys all make their way through. But Hawkeye just trying to catch up to the back of the pack. Then we've got Daddy Dims after his earlier big spin. Rufus has just had a big spin as well. Excuse me, he's got a bit of catching up to do. Fastest man out the minute. Well, Hawkeye's just taken that honour away. So Hawkeye now on a 1:13.9. But out in front at the business end is Phaser, and starting to open up a very, very slight gap. He's not going to relax. He's not got time to relax, but because Mika is absolutely on him. This is the new driver to, well, certainly to Slowpoke Racing anyway, is Mika. I'm pretty sure I've not come across him before, and so far I am liking what I see. He's very quick. He's straight up Fraser's Jaxie, and really putting the pressure on and not letting Phaser get away like he would like. Stealth has made his way up into 3rd. Then we do have a bit of a gap, couple of car lengths gap then back from Stealth to Axel, but Axel, our overseas driver from America, getting stuck in there and hanging on to 4th at the minute, but he has got Hoggy chasing him down. Carlsberg is just sitting there as well in 6th. He's ready to pounce at the slightest mistake. And we've seen a few of them already, haven't we, as Carlsberg has a look up the inside as they go across the start-finish line to start lap 6. We have just gone over the 8-minute mark. Stealth pulls to the inside as they hit turn 1. Tries to take the tighter line on the inside, but can't quite get close enough to the 2 guys in front, but he is holding on to P3 at the minute. So he has got a foot on the podium, but just behind him we have got Axel sitting in 4th with Hoggy and Carlsberg both sniffing around the back there. Hawkeye right in the thick of it. Well, he's dropped down a bit, hasn't there? He's gone over some grass. Oh, and who's that having a spin? It's Axel. Oh no, not Axel. He was having such a fantastic race as well. Let's see what's happened to Axel as we come out of the tunnel. Oh, that was a good old thump, that was, wasn't it? Who did that? That was a good old thump. Oh dear me. And well, about 4 spins there, so he gets a good 8.7 for the spins, but that has put him right at the back. Now then, has somebody waited? It looks like Hawkeye might have spun. No, Hawkeye's gone. It suddenly leapt to Phaser, which means that Hawkeye's gone. So Hawkeye unfortunately is either injured or disconnected or something, but he's certainly left the group. Phaser still out in front. He can only see all of this unfolding in his mirrors, but certainly being pushed along a little bit by Mika, who is not letting Phaser out of his sight, is he? Again, a little bit of bump drafting. Stealth in there as well, trying to get his nose in front of these guys, but they just cannot get away. Phaser, Mika, Stealth trying desperately to break away from the rest of the pack. Mr. Hoyland has made his way up into fourth as they go into the tunnel then and head towards turn 3. This is where all the chaos is. Who shall we go on board with? Let's jump on board with Taff, shall we? He's right in the thick of it as we see Mr. Hoyland taking a bit of grass. Taff getting right underneath Hoggy, giving him a bit of a hurry up as Stealth and Hoggy have a bit of a door bashing session. A quick look behind us, Silly Shot in 7th, trying to pick his spot with Willard in 8th, just behind. Around turn 5 we go, and it is Taff right underneath Stealth's rear bumper now. A quick look behind again, Silly Shot and Willard there. Taff in no real hurry at the minute to get by Stealth, maybe a bit of bump drafting to catch up to the guys in front, but there they are. Taff, you do not need to catch up, they are there. You need to start trying to pick your way through, and look how tight it is in there as I thought Taff was going to go to the inside and have a look, but he's gave Hoggy a bit of a nudge and catapulted Hoggy up into 2nd. Who's that? That Silly Shot trying to come up the inside. A quick look to the side, and that is that Carlsberg? I'm not sure who it is, but they're all in there, aren't they? Let's get out of there and we can see properly who it is. We've got Silly Shot on the right. It might have been Willard then. It might have been Willard. Oh, as who's that? Who's going a big slide? Was it Mika? I think it was Mika. Yes, it was. What a shame for Mika. Out of the tunnel into the sunlight. A bit of a tap there from Taff, and that put him on, and another bit of a tap and another little bit of a tap, and everybody's now having a bit of a pick of Mika, and poor old Mika, big slide. Everybody else has slid round, so why not him as he gets going and gets himself back onto the track, but in 14th place, so unlucky for, oh, and there's chaos. It is absolute chaos out there. It is like a car park. It is a Mustang car park, and there are cars just absolutely everywhere. I'm going to go up to the pointy end and see who's out in front, and it is Hoggy. It is Hoggy out in front now then, with all that chaos going in. Hoggy has got himself up in front and has made a bit of a break for it, actually. You can see the battle scars on the front of these cars as they go by. Well, no, we're going to look at the stewards, aren't we? So Silly Shot in 2nd. Look at the state of the front of that. Silly Shot in second. Stealth is still in 3rd, so he's still on the podium at the minute, and he's got one hand on that glass of champagne, but Rufus is behind him in 4th, and he wants to take that spot away from him. Daddy Dims, after his very early spill, has made his way up into 5th. Let's get a good look at this car of Daddy Dims. We did say we liked it, didn't we, earlier? Well, I certainly did. Yeah, the old two-tone effect there. It's great when it hits the sunlight, isn't it? But he's having a bit of a battle there with Carlsberg and Ninky on the inside as Daddy Dims goes pretty wide, actually, into that turn across the bridge. But he is on the inside as we come into turn 5. A quick look behind again, and there are just cars absolutely. Oh, as Taff takes a bit of a spill as he comes out of turn 5. People are still spinning around. I think they're all on the soft tyres. Not that makes any difference. As Carlsberg tries to get himself a little bit further up the grid than 6th at the minute. And these, well, it's a good job the track is wide enough, because these guys are going 3 and 4 wide. Look at that. As Fazer, who was leading in the early part of this race, he's now down in 8th. Fazer trying to make his way back up through the grid. He's using a bit of slipstreaming from Daddy Dims as we go into turn 1 then for the 10th time, with about a minute and a half to go of this first race. And it is Silly Shot now. Silly Shot has taken the lead. The lead seems to be chopping and changing constantly, doesn't it? Hoggy is still in 2nd. The only thing that's, I was going to say the only thing that stayed constant is Stealth in 3rd, but he's not. It is Rufus that's now up in there on the podium. It has got Mika just behind him in 4th. Then we've got Stealth in 5th. Ninky in 6th, Willard 7th. Then we've got Fazer, Carlsberg, Taff, the Saint in 11th, Axel 12th, Mr. Hoyland, and then Daddy Dims Oh, and sorry, Daddy Dims is going very slow, so he must have had a bit old thump against Barry Hart, or another big spin. He's certainly not going to catch up the rest of the pack now. A silly shot comes around the final turn at turn 6, that big sweeping right-hander, and makes a dash for the line. He's got another lap to go at least, same as everybody else. So Silly Shot has just got to hold on for this final lap. He does go high and wide into turn 1, and it pays off for him. I thought Hoggy might have made a dash for him. Almost, they're all lined up like safety cars again, aren't they? Oh, somebody's gone off onto the grass now then. Who was that? It wasn't Ninky, it wasn't Carlsberg. Was it somebody down at the back? Oh, it was Stealth. He was having such a fantastic race as well. He was sniffing around that podium, wasn't he, Stealth? Into turn 1. Let's have a look what's happened. Rufus is alongside him. Oh, and Stealth gets squeezed out onto the grass, and then it is a big old scrape of barrier. Sparks everywhere, and poor old Stealth now down in 13th. What a shame for him. So it is really warming up. It is the final lap as they go 3 wide. Oh, as Mika gives Hoggy a bit of a nudge, and Mika now takes the lead. No, he doesn't. Silly Shot's taking the lead. Mika in second. Oh, they're swapping and changing all over. I give up. It is Mika out in front at the minute. Ninky has made his way up into second, so could Ninky steal it as they come around turn 5 for the final time, heading towards the big right-hander. It is going to be a fight to the finish. We have got Mika out in front at the minute with Willard alongside him. There is probably just the depth of the bumper separating them. Ninky's still in there. Carlsberg has made his way up in. Carlsberg has made his way up into second on the inside. It is Willard that has come through, so Willard making a dash for the line now, ahead of Carlsberg. Carlsberg doing everything he can to catch up. This is going to tight as it gets to the line, and it is Willard. I'm going to have to pause it. I'm not going to keep up with that lot. It is Willard that crosses the line to take the win. Fazer came from nowhere to take second. Then Carlsberg in third. Ninky fourth. Taff fifth. Mika sixth. Mr. Hoyland gets 7. Hoggy got 8th. Then it was Stealth. Silly Shot. We can keep going now as the Saint comes across in 11th. Rufus 12th. Axel will finish in 13th. And Daddy Dims is going to cross the line in 14th. Wow. What a crazy race. So, just to recap then, Willard managed to sneak across the line just ahead of Fazer. Wow. Carlsberg in third. Oh God, I can't catch my breath. I need a drink after all of that. Unfortunately, I've only got water. I could do something a bit stronger. Carlsberg third. Ninky, Taff, Mika in 6th. I really thought Mika might have just nipped in there, but there was too much door bashing for him. He got nudged out. Mr. Hoyland 7th. Then Hoggy, Stealth, Silly Shot. The Saint in 11th. Rufus 12th. Axel 13th. And Daddy Dims down in 14th. So that was race 1. The guys are going to take the cars back to the garages. The mechanics are going to have a good old look at them, try and repair them, and we're going to be back out on track for 2 more races. So I shall catch you all very, very shortly. Thank you for watching.